First off, Drue, talk about the mentality for yourself and Carroll heading into this season. Obviously, you wanted to build on what you had done last season, and really you guys did that in a lot of different ways. So what was this season like heading into it, and as you look back on it?
Yeah, as I look back on it, it was a great experience. You know, starting in January in the weight room, we had some momentum from last year, and so we definitely wanted to carry that into this year. Coach John and his staff did a tremendous job of kind of preaching the two key principles we teach over there, and that's just hard work and invest in the lives of one another. And so I think our team really embraced that, embraced the opportunity we had to play in 6A, the highest class in Indiana, and we really built off that momentum. Had a great season, obviously not the outcome we were hoping for, but we did. We built off last year, and I'm happy for that.
When you take a look back at you and Justin's combination offensively, I mean, he had a little bit over 1,400 yards rushing. You had slightly less, but 12.2 yards to carry.
Yes, sir.
So what was it like to be not only part of such a dynamic offense with your brother, but just part of a dynamic offense like that in general, where you guys could rely on each other?
We had a lot of weapons offensively. Obviously, Chandler, who could spread the ball out, had a couple key receivers, Brady Lusick, Tyler Winklejohn, and those guys did a great job of opening space up for me and Justin. Then obviously you have to give your credits to your O-line, who really stepped up this year. I mean, they struggled a little bit early, but kind of came in late and really opened those holes for us. And so obviously when you have a workhorse back like Justin, it makes it a little easier for me to open things up. But just having the key weapons we did, the great offensive line, they really couldn't key on one person, and that's what led to our offensive success this year.
33 total touchdowns for you this year, but I imagine it was more important to you to be a leader for this team. So what was the message that you tried to relay to all the younger players on this Carroll football team?
I preached it every day, and it was just know your role in the team, whether it be scoring touchdowns, laying that key block, or you're on the sidelines cheering and just taking the message from Coach. I mean, everyone had a key role in that. I feel like everyone did their job great. If I could give an example, it would be Jordan Chitwood, probably one of the better leaders on our team. Really stepped it up vocally and pushed our team to its limits. And so it was just guys embracing their role, and guys did a tremendous job at doing that, and that's why we were successful.
For you, obviously, you know, you committed to Purdue at the beginning of before the season, really, and then committed then to Notre Dame recently.
Yes, sir.
What is it like to know that your future is going to be in South Bend, and what was it that allowed you to make that decision? How much are you looking forward to being a part of what they do over in South Bend?
I'm extremely excited. I mean, obviously it was a tough decision. Heartbreaking for me to have to do to the Purdue staff. I mean, I love that school. In the end, it was a perfect combination of faith, family, football, and academics. I couldn't pass up a free education at the University of Notre Dame. And so I'm stoked to get down there, pursue my future there as a football player, but also as a student athlete. And so I just see it as a tremendous blessing from God, an opportunity of a lifetime, so I'm ready to embrace it.
All right.